Hi, and welcome to Lesson 2. My name is Darren Tay. Now, continue from Lesson 1 where we talked about Step 1 in crafting an elevator pitch. How do you pitch yourself effectively? Step 1, we talked about how you can frame yourself as a solution. Now, for Step 2 and 3, which is the focus of this particular video, I'm going to share with you how to talk about your unique selling point, or USP for short. That is Step 2. And Step 3, we're going to talk about how do you craft your call to action. Now, let's talk about step number 2, your USP, unique selling point. So what can you understand from this particular phrase, unique selling point? Now, I think it's quite intuitive. As the name suggests, what is something special about you that makes you stand out? What is something that perhaps you have that the other competitors or candidates might not have? Take, for example, a particular shop. If this particular shop only sells, say, t-shirts, and you have a lot of competitors selling t-shirts as well, then basically you're just going to eventually fight based on price to be able to give the lowest price possible. Then it's just race to the bottom already, and that's not something that we want. So you see, if you now have a unique selling point for your t-shirt, for example, my t-shirt is 3 times more sweat absorbent as compared to similar brands or similar t-shirts out in the market, that is something different. You're not just fighting based on price. Then you also have maybe another unique selling point. My particular t-shirt, it's wrinkle-free. That means that if you were to toss it into the washing machine and then you wash it and then you toss it into the dryer, tumble dry, on high heat, fast spin, when you take it out, it's still wrinkle-free, and you don't have to iron the white t-shirt. That is also another unique selling point. Or perhaps your unique selling point need not be a feature or benefit. The unique selling point can be the core purpose of your company even. You could say that, well, we don't stand for the branded companies with the big names and the big luxury labels. For us, we strip away the labels, we strip away the luxury, we strip away all the unnecessary. Our t-shirts, our white t-shirts represent how pristine, how pure, and how true we can live and how authentic we can live to ourselves without being overburdened with all the various needs to wear luxury brands and please people and to impress people. We be ourselves, our pure, pristine selves. So that could be one, and then people can, when they do join or when they purchase your t-shirt, that is what they stand for. Now let's talk about how you can pitch a human being effectively. So when you pitch a human being effectively, think about it. You cannot just be talking about your grades. I have straight A's for my exams. Chances are, if you have straight A's for your exams, you have another candidate or another competitor who has straight A's for their exams as well. If you say that, well, I'm a head prefect somewhere. Well, I mean, those people fighting for that leadership post, they probably have been head prefect somewhere as well. So what is something that makes you stand out? What's your unique selling point? Here are 2 things to consider. Number 1 is something called efficiency. And number 2, something called efficacy. So let's unpack these 2 concepts. What does it mean by efficiency? Now, efficiency means speed. What is something that you can do faster as compared to your competitors, as compared to the other candidates out in the market? For example, you can do video editing. For example, you can come up with various social media cuts, right? Like for example, YouTube shots from a main video bulk. Then you can do that within a very, very short period of time because you're someone who's very well versed in AI tools. Yes, so others may take 1 hour, you can do it in just 10 minutes. So that is your unique selling point or your unique speaking point. So that is efficiency. Take, for example, someone who can do aircon maintenance, someone who can clean air conditioners. Now, well, basically the end result is a very clean air conditioner, but how fast can you do it? Some people may take an hour, but for you, you are different from the rest. You can do it in just 10 minutes. So that is what we mean by unique selling point that's got to do with efficiency. Now, then let's talk about the other one. Effectiveness or efficacy. So that has got to do with the quality, not so much of how fast you do it, but the quality of work, the end result. Take, for example, you can come up with a website. If you're fighting based on speed, then it's a measure of can you do it in 1 hour or can you do it only in 1 week. But if you're talking about efficacy, which is effectiveness, then you're not talking about how fast you can do up a website, because you can do it fast, but it need not be good, it need not be functional, it need not be aesthetically pleasing. So when we talk about efficacy and effectiveness, we're talking about how good that particular website is, how functional that website is, how secure that particular website is. So likewise for a human being, if you say that effectiveness, that's something that you can do. For example, you are very good in website designing. Not only can you do it fast because with the use of AI tools, you You can also come up with websites that are very functional and they are very, very secured, with only so far, based on your past 10 years of experience, only 1 or 2 downtimes within 2 or 3 year period, which is amazing. Yeah, so that is something that you can share. What is your unique selling point, unique contributions? Now, the third step is your call to action. Now, take for example, if you're trying to sell a product, your call to action could be add to cart, check out now. That could be your call to action. Or if you're interested in this product, you can see me at the end of the room and I'll be able to assist you there to help fill up a form. That is a call to action. But when you're doing a pitch, your call to action can be perhaps one follow-up. For example, I understand that I have some more other things that I can share with you and your time is very precious. Could I schedule a meetup with you, perhaps next week, for me to share with you in greater detail what I can do and the value I can bring to your company and to your team? Would this be all right? That could be a call for action where it is a follow-up. Or it could also be one more thing. If let's say there isn't so much of a follow-up at all, then perhaps it could be one final area that you can actually contribute to the company that you have previously not mentioned before. How can you contribute to this particular company? Say, for example, you are very experienced in chartering speakers clubs, right? And in your previous company, you did so, and every single month you organize monthly meetings to help offer the platform for employees to learn and pick up public speaking skills. You notice that the current company that you're interviewing does not have a similar club. You're willing to do it for free, and for as long as you're employed, you're willing to do it every single month, each time once about maybe 2 hours during lunch, 12 to 2 p.m, and then to offer these platforms for individuals to present and practice their speeches. So that is what we call a final contribution call, sharing with them what you can contribute. Of course, something that you have not previously mentioned. All the best to you, and I look forward to hearing from you how these tips are helpful to you.